Okay, so I've received a lot of requests of people asking for a tour of my new trailer that I built. Just to kind of give you a background on it, I saw another guy on YouTube. His name's Clint with Seeking Adventure, and I really liked his trailer, so that's why I decided to build one very similar to his. If you go check out his channel, I'll link it below, and check out his trailer. It's really cool and very similar to what I made. So just wanted to kind of give that background that he's the brains behind it. He doesn't know that I built this, but if you see this, Clint, I guess yeah, basically I copied you, and I hope you're flattered. So this is what we built. Put an awning on this side of it. You can see in this video that how it comes out. Sometimes it's easier than others. It's definitely a two-man job. You gotta be careful to not break it, because this is kind of a cheap awning. I didn't go for an expensive one. Ran some cafe lights. They run on USB. Everything on the trailer, all of the power runs from the solar panel, which charges a marine battery in the back, which I'll show you in a minute. But this is kind of how it looks out here. It's a 5x8 trailer, and the camper just kind of sits right on top of the trailer. It eventually could be removable if I wanted it to be. If we check out this side here, I painted it with this Raptor liner, and I got it tinted to the same color as the new Toyota Tacomas. I think it's called Army Green. So anyway, they can tint it, and I just had the auto paint store tint it for me. As you can see, there's a light out here on this side. Both sides have the same setup. So there's lights on the outside, there's vents on the outside, and then a door on either side. These doors are from Vintage Outdoor Technologies in, I believe, Michigan. They were the only ones that had doors in stock, and really quality door, and they got it to me quick. A little expensive, but they got me the doors quick. Okay, so my wife is filming right now with our little boy, so that's why you hear some baby noises and maybe the occasional little baby hand sticking up. This is the inside of the trailer here. So like I said, there's a light on the outside. There's a switch on the inside to turn it on and off. I'll let you guys get a look inside there. There's an inside light on either side. So there's light there, and then a switch underneath it, and then also a USB port. So there's USB ports on either side to charge phones with. And then we can also plug in these cafe lights here. Eventually I'll have another USB port in the back of the trailer to plug stuff in there as well. Just a cheap vent off of Amazon. If you're curious about any of the parts, I'll just make a big list of parts down in the description that you can check out on Amazon. Most of the stuff is from Amazon, or I'll point it out if it's not from Amazon. Alright, so we'll go around to the front. I got this trailer from a place in Ogden, Utah called Workhorse Trailers. They were the cheapest, best new trailer I could find. This is their upgraded version, so it has 3,500 pound axle on it, and they put radial tires on it so you can go 80 miles an hour. You don't have to worry about it falling apart on you. Like I said, same thing on this side. The doors have these sliding glass windows. So you can let lots of air in there. It stays plenty hot or cool, whatever you're looking for. We've been in some negative temperature, or some below freezing temperatures, and stayed plenty warm. The hardest part is getting enough airflow through there so you don't condensate in the windows too much. Yeah, it's pretty comfy. We sleep 2 adults, the baby, and the dog in here. Eventually, if you look on this back wall here, eventually I have a shelf that I built. I just haven't installed it yet. It'll be a shelf on a piano hinge, and it will fold down and become a bunk bed for our boy. And we just haven't had to install that yet because we don't need it. So coming around the back here, this one's kind of a tricky thing. I still haven't completely finished it, the door and everything. I've never done something like this before, but it turned out okay. Built a few shelves so we can keep all of our camp gear just in the trailer, so it's really easy to just get up and go and not have to plan a big trip. We can just throw some clothes in and hit the road. So over on this side, you can see my battery. I think it's a 105 milliamp hour battery, and the solar panel is Renogy, and this is the controller that it comes with. It's just the cheap controller and solar panel from I got it off of Amazon, but it's Renogy is the brand. And then my fuse box as well, so I have everything kind of divvied off into different fuses, so if something blows, it's really easy to change. Eventually we want to put in some 12-volt plugs like you have in your car to plug in a heater or something in the winter if we need it. I think it will stay plenty warm enough in there, but if we need to, we can run a little heat blanket or something. Yeah, this side of it, I'll show you the roof now. So up here on the roof, it's kind of what we're working with. I built this roof rack out of, this is Unistrut, and this is just a conduit, metal conduit, and then these cool little Unistrut fittings that fit a 3/4 inch pipe on there. Really pretty neat. I got this idea again from Clint with Seeking Adventure, and I've had a couple people be like, that is the best idea, we should make roof racks for cars out of that stuff. This solar panel, it does plenty good enough for what we're using. It recharges to full every day, no problem. We haven't run into any electrical issues, always have enough power for everything. Inside here, the mattress is it's a queen size mattress, minus 3 inches on the side. We cut 3 inches off just to have it fit better, but besides that, it's a full queen bed in here. Doesn't look like it from the outside, but it definitely is. Yeah, so any questions you guys have, just let me know in the comments and I will let you know how I built something. Any processes, I guess some things you might want to know. There's 3/4 inch plywood on the outside, that's my exterior wall, and then insulation plus an air gap plus a 1/4 inch or a little less than a 1/4 inch plywood on the inside. And I was just going to leave that exposed, but I actually didn't like the way it looked, so I primed it and painted it this light gray color. Turned out really well. It's easy to wash. All of the seams, everywhere wood touches wood, we have wood glued everything, countersunk the screws, and then also use this butyl tape anywhere we have holes in it. You can kind of see it right there. There's butyl tape. It's used for metal roofing. But we tried to seal this thing up as well as we could, as good as we could, to keep any moisture and water out. You know, I did some caulking around here. Not the best at it, but just want to keep any moisture out if we can. On the front and the back wall and the floor, we have inch insulation with foil on it, foil facing out, and then on the side walls and then the roof, we have 1/2 inch insulation with that same foil facing out. Yeah, for sure, let me know in the comments anything else you're interested in knowing about the trailer. And I'd be happy to answer anyone's questions that they have. Similar, like if you want to know how I built this door, I'll try and make a video on some of the stuff that I did and talk you through stuff. Plus, I'd love to build another one and maybe sell it at some point or rent it out. But yeah, it's been a really fun project, and now I'm hooked. I just want to keep building more of them. Plus, we've been camping every weekend since I just finished it a few weeks ago, and we had our anniversary and went for an anniversary trip to just outside Capitol Reef National Park. That was a really cool spot. You can see, again, I've got a link to that video in the description. And then also we went to Payson Lakes Campground down in Payson Canyon last weekend, and then just yesterday, last night, we went up into the Ochre Mountains, and I'd never been to the Ochre Mountains, so that was a really cool thing. I think we're going to have to go back there because there's just so much to explore. But one of our favorite spots we've been, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, for sure.
Riley's feeling a little left out, so we should probably let him get some FaceTime. That's our boy Riley. And he's been doing great camping. 5-month-old camping. Went and camped in the yurt as well this winter when he was just a few months old. He's turning into a little adventure boy. Huh.
See, that's me. That's me.
Okay, well, let me know if you have any questions. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know if you'd like a specific video about how I built something. I can talk you through it. And then for sure check out our other videos about how I've been camping and other things we're building and cool adventures we're doing together. So let us know what you think. See you later.